Yeah. StrongIsland.com. What's good? We have in the building right now, we got my man Dennis Patrick. What's good, brother?
What's going on? Thanks for having me back.
No problem, man. Excited to have you be here. It's been a while. Last time you were at the old spot in my home studio.
Didn't we have the cops called?
And you just like almost brought the whole house down to the ground.
A noise violation?
Tell a friend. Dennis Patrick is in the building. We got a whole shitload of people in here. And we got people on the way. It's going to be a great night. So without further ado, let's get this party started. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get this party started, right?
Let's let Dennis do his thing. And when he's all done, we'll talk to him for a little bit. StrongIsland.com, LA the Boss, Freekin Electric, Electronic Shock Therapy. Let's do it.
Wow, incredible set.
Yeah, man. StrongIsland.com, Electronic Shock Therapy, and I think we have pretty much.
I think it's hands down best in EDM.
Yeah. So how'd that feel?
It felt good until the two Greeks, Mr. Dimitri and George, doused me in toilet paper. Is Dimitri still in the house?
Yeah.
My counterpart to the left.
Yeah.
Come on up here with me, Tim. Come on. He's a little shy. He didn't get a haircut yet. I don't.
All right. Well, shout out to Dimitri for coming through. Actually, he is going to be live here on the 12th of May, correct? All right. So the 12th of May. Any Dimitri Tee fans, jot that down. That's going to be a big night. And we're going to kick off. Basically, that's going to be the summer kickoff. So we're going to get into some summer things. But that's the 12th. So let's talk a little bit. Let's just end the show. What have you been up to? Because I know you've been pretty busy. Are you doing some stuff on Party Out East?
Yes, actually,
right?
Me and Dimitri, we can't get rid of each other. Me and them both are on Party. I'm still at Blue Saturday Night's residency.
He needs a mic now.
Dim's got to get in.
And CB
Check,
says
check.
what up, so give CB a shout out.
Absolutely. It's all about, you just get me and Dimitri this, me and Dimitri that, me and Dimitri went to the park, me and Dimitri bought flowers together.
You cried to George
It's
that we
bullying.
didn't take a picture together. Do you remember that? For 6 months I had to listen to that.
I was very emotionally, I was hurt.
And disturbed.
Sorry. Great set.
Thank you, Dim.
I love the Beastie Boys.
They love you.
And by the way, I love the show, guys. I love the
Thank you.
studio. I love everything you guys do. So props and respect.
Dim, let's talk about this coming Friday night.
Oh yes,
You got to say that I can't pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it either. Is it acacia?
I don't know. Propecia? That's what I need.
Eucalyptus?
Just give him the address.
371 New York Avenue, Huntington Village, across the street from the Paramount. We, me and my friend Rafi and I, started like a little house party. And, we're not going crazy with the promo. It's just really about playing house music and just having a good time, playing records. Dennis is going to join us this Friday.
I get to open the king.
Oh, stop,
Very
please.
nice.
Stop
So
with
is
that.
this a weekly thing?
Is it? I think. I don't know if it's weekly because come the summer, I definitely want to hit up my summer spot that I do, which is Nautica Mile, and I think we could definitely guarantee 6 weeks, and I mean it's probably gonna rain a couple of times in June, so maybe we'll move the party over there, but we'll see how it goes. It really
Okay.
it was just about throwing records down and not dealing with the BS of promoters and club owners telling DJs what to play. And I'm just keeping it real by saying that. And if I
Cool.
offend anybody out there,
No,
I'm
that's
sorry. And that's the bottom line.
I'm
You know?
really not, and I agree with you 100%. Music's got to come back.
I think I would personally, and I could speak for many, I would love to see local talent come back. Long Island,
Absolutely.
Long Island is a great place, and there's a lot of great local talent out here, and I think they deserve an opportunity to shine, and they don't need to be kicked to the curb necessarily, or
I agree.
or made to you have to open, or you have to bring down 500 people and book 25 tables, and stuff like that. So
What
I think
about Dim? What about the 10 DJs? Each get 20-minute sets. All playing Beatport top 10. No
those are
originality.
those are great nights. I think there's a lot of good talent out here. I think the scene needs to get more
cultured.
not culture, just
Maybe experimental.
experimental, creative,
A little
but
bit more counterculture.
back to basics a little bit. Let's just throw good parties. Let's play good music. Let's take care of the crowd. Let's have fun. Let's break new records in, and let's go back to what brought us here, or what brought us to the point we're at. Because,
And we highly stand behind this.
listen, a lot of guys that I look up to actually use Tractor, so they might be hitting the sync button. So I can't diss the sync. I don't use the sync. Okay,
Yeah, it's a tricky. It's a tricky.
It's a
line,
tricky
yeah.
subject.
I don't even own a laptop. That's why I'm sitting here using an iPad. So
But,
it's not
Yeah.
even an option.
So-
Not even an option.
But I just I've been a part of this amazing scene out here in Long Island. I've worked with so many incredible individuals, talented, creative people. And
Well,
I
it's
just,
Long Island, New York. I mean, think about how many other talented people came from either the city or even Long Island.
absolutely.
I believe even Einstein liked to frequent Montauk.
I would imagine.
And
Montauk
not
is
for nothing,
beautiful.
most of the DJs in New York City are from Long Island.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Really?
And there's a lot, and I want to see more local talent and cool little parties, and DJs like Dennis should get to shine more, because it's not fair how we've turned into a lot of these nightclubs have turned into venues where they're just four walls and a sound system and
Profits,
ticket sales.
crowds.
and
Not about good music.
it's not about good music. It's just about how many people can we stuff in here, and how much money can we get out
Yeah,
of them.
because that's what in the end it's really all about business to the club owner.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. And
And
But
that's
they don't-
okay, but
I
I
don't-
think a good house scene like type of club also will bring good business because there's the people there that will go.
Exactly. And listen, don't get me wrong. You're right about the business thing, about making money. But, let's think long term. If you tell your customer, okay, this week it's free to get in, and, if you want a bottle, we'll give you a special, buy one, get one free, and you feel amazing because you get taken care of. But next week, this guy's DJ, so it's not free to get in. You have to buy a ticket. And if you want a table, it's 5 bottles.
Yeah.
What does that do to people? I think it turns people off.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
They don't have the money to spend with this economy right now.
exactly. And then you just kind of like chip away from the scene.
It's turned more into about look at me, the self-centered VIP status, as opposed to just going there to dance, release yourself, as Roger Sanchez said.
Absolutely.
Okay, and let go of the ego, and go there to hear music you're not going to hear on the radio ever, because who needs a DJ when you could just get your little iTunes top 10 and hit play?
Yeah.
And they even have these like ghost auto fader mixers on these software. So we don't need anyone. The robots are just going to take the jobs. They're going to take the DJs. Just going to take over everything.
Yeah. Technology is scary. But I mean, I go to places like Williamsburg and I see what's going on there, and I'm like, wait a minute, why can't we do that in Long Island? Why can't we just go back to basics and throw cool house parties in warehouses and not bang people over the head and make it more music driven and attract, another, just state of nightlife, another version.
Open other people's minds to something they might not ultimately have access to in the old way of things,
Yeah. So, I mean, but listen, Dennis, I'm not trying to take away from your night and your show, because this conversation can go on
It
for
can go
days.
on. That's a good conversation. It does need to be had, but it will
Damn
have to
your
be had
family.
over multiple nights and times.
Sure.
Yeah. So we could talk about it for days, but
Oh, when you're on, I'm going to throw a water balloon at you. So
absolutely.
Well, yeah,
Some lame sauce.
I can't wait.
Now, exactly. Now you have
I
to
can't
worry.
wait. I'm ready.
He's always trying to. Every time we work together, you're always trying to tame me down. You notice that?
tame me.
You always grabbing my face.
Tame me down at
beating me down.
BPMs. Yeah.
Hey, me. You know
One-
what, Tim? You made up a good point. DJing is style. Don't critique my style.
Okay.
You got that?
I
It's fair
know.
enough.
Well, it was like 11 o'clock, and you were opening up, and I walked into a room, and you were playing at 145 beats per minute. So
I was going nuts.
I didn't know you guys were giving out Red Bull for the last 3 hours for free to people.
Eddie to go does the same thing to me. He's like, "You're so fast," but now he just lets me go. He lets me go.
No, I love your style, and I love the music you play, and I also love you as a person, as a friend.
I'm
You
the
know.
DJ Chihuahua.
Yes, you are. But
I give it 8, Tim.
this is really cool, guys, and thank you for letting me hog the mic. I'll give it back because
No problem.
I don't want to be
It's a
that
pleasure
guy.
to have you down.
Thank you. It's
Stay
a pleasure to
with us,
be
Tim.
here.
Finish.
No, I just want to say thank you for having me once again. A big shout out to my niece, where she should be sleeping. She's watching right now.
Okay.
Carly's always up. Toby's tuned in wherever Toby is, over in Roncompton, Konkoma area. Roncompton, baby. My
Ron
sister at the
Compton.
hospital working overnights. That's about it. George the Greek, the camera guy, and God bless Fellatio.
Again, thanks to anyone that was tuned in, anyone that I know that checked in. Thank you. Shout outs to you. And house music all the way. Mondays you can catch it here.
All right. So
StrongIsland.com.
we'll see you next Monday. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.